What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you on. Today, guys, the market is rebounding nicely after what looked and was the worst sell off that we've seen in both the stock market and the crypto market alike in quite a long time, actually. Especially for the equities or stock market, it's the worst sell off that we've seen in the last 4 years. Now, remember, as always, never financial advice, just putting you guys on the plays that I'm in. If you're new around here, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm to get this video out to more people, and also consider subscribing to the channel. So, right now, the question becomes, is this finally the bottom for crypto, and are we going to start to see liquidity inflow back into the cryptocurrency market and the return to all-time highs for BTC and all altcoins? With that included, of course, is Pi. Now, the story of Pi continues to question a lot of people. Down 35% on the week, 71% on the month. Things are looking quite bearish for Picoin. But for me, a signal for the bottom is when everybody starts to panic and walk away. One of the things I look at, of course, is community sentiment. And if you look at the overall global market, things are rebounding nicely, but Picoin is not. Currently down to the 29th biggest crypto after being the top 12 cryptocurrency. But you guys need to make sure you're paying attention to all metrics. And if you push here on CoinMarketCap to the right-hand side, you see this community sentiment. Out of 3.8 million votes, 88% are still positive in terms of outlook, potential, and excitement for Picoin, and only 12% are negative or bearish. So the bulls are still definitely there. And I think that's because how many people invest in Pi and how many of these individuals aren't looking for a quick return or a quick buck. So with that being said, there's a lot of upside potential, in my opinion, more so than there was since this token has launched. Right now, we have the highest upside potential for Picoin since the mainnet launch because it is at the lowest price since the mainnet has launched. So the question becomes, are we going to continue to see these DC Bs or dead cat bounces on the pie chart? Or is there going to be a full reversal with the overall market hopefully finally switching into a bull market after all the scares that we've seen this year in terms of global tensions, tariffs, import, just everything in general, potential for recession scares? I think all that hopefully can change once the market flips bullish and once things take into effect the rest of this week and going into next week. So let's go ahead and talk about Picoin and the rebound. Is it coming? RSI, the relative strength index, shows extremely oversold conditions. Pi Network's price crashed to an all-time low below 60 cents with persistent selling pressure, though oversold technical conditions suggest a possible short-term rebound. So before we dive into the video, I want to mention, of course, as always, that BTCC is a sponsor and a partner of the channel. Right now, you can buy and sell Picoin on BTCC's exchange anywhere in the world without any KYC. The most important thing to know with BTCC is it is the oldest exchange, which makes it, and it gives it a very reputable name out there. And with BTCC, up to $2,000, well, $2,000 giveaway is going to be given to people or viewers of this specific channel, the Europop channel. And it's going to be for people who trade between 24th of March till the 21st of April. For those of you that are non-leverage or even leverage traders, but mainly spot traders, because you guys know for me, I only spot trade personally, there is going to be some significant things that you can get out of switching or trying out BTCC. The best part is, in addition to this $500 giveaway for 4 people watching, there's also going to be $10,000 eligible for every single individual as long as you follow the sign up steps for BTCC. The link is down in the description. Take advantage of it. So the TLDR, for those of you that can't watch the full video, because I know there's a lot of busy people out there, and it's something that I like to do for my videos when I am reviewing articles or reviewing online resources, is if there are TLDRs, I mention them first and foremost. So Pi Network has dropped to a new all-time low of around 54 to 60 cents, falling about 14% in 24 hours and 69% in April. Technical indicators show oversold conditions with RSI below 20, suggesting a possible short-term rebound. Negative chalk-in money flow, or the CMF at negative 23, indicates continued sell pressure and capital outflows. Pi Network faces resistance somewhere around 68 cents and 69 cents with multiple internal challenges, including slow feature rollouts. So we know that sentiment remains quite strong overall, but the community is looking for catalysts. They're looking for feature rollouts. They're looking for exchange listings. Community criticism focuses on core team's readiness for open mainnet, transparency issues, and lack of major exchange listings. And I think that is honestly an undertone because the exchange listings and issues with that has created the persistent FUD or fear, uncertainty, and doubt within Pi Network holders, especially those that joined after the mainnet launch and not the true pioneers or contributors. Pi Network's cryptocurrency has fallen sharply, hitting a new all-time low of 54 cents on April 4th. The digital asset has seen a steep 14% drop over the 24 hours and a massive 69% decline since the beginning of April. This downward trend represents a continuation of bearish momentum that has plagued the token since its March peak. Trading at approximately 61 cents currently, and actually at the time of the recording, 53 cents, hitting another all-time low. Pi Network shows signs of immediate recovery. Technical analysis reveals that sellers continue to dominate the market. So right now, a lot of you watching, and this is where I'm going to give you guys my personal opinion, is when is the right time to buy Pi? It's all about dollar cost averaging. The reason I refuse to stop making content or videos about this is it very much looks like Pi coin is following what looks almost like a meme coin chart. With that being said, of course, the most important thing to understand is Pi is not a meme coin, right? It is down 71% on the month in the last 30 days, which means you're getting in at a better price than a lot of people got into when it was on the way up. So with that being said, even for me, I'm planning to create a pretty strong position here at 53 cents for Pi. And I'm going to do that, of course, via a video. And I'll show you guys how I buy coins on exchanges like BTCC. So I'm going to deposit some money into my account and execute a transaction so I can show you all how it is that I do just that. In addition, I've been continuously mining from the MinePi app, which is available on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store for all traders and all individuals that have smartphone devices and internet connection. So with that, that's also what makes Pi so unique. The network continues to be vibrant. It continues to expand. More and more pioneers coming in, more and more miners, and the intellectual property that I talk about day in and day out, and all the exciting things that they have already done in terms of making themselves a unique cryptocurrency, especially delaying their mainnet launch, not after a few months to grab some money quickly, but instead making it a 6-year runway before they decided to actually get in and launch the mainnet. So I do appreciate every single one of you guys' support, especially for those of you that have been utilizing the links down in my description for BTCC, and even for those of you that are joining my Mining Pioneer contributor group. So thank you to all of you. Over 1,000 people now are part of our mining network, which is awesome for Pi. But again, guys, I put my money where my mouth is and expect a video coming soon of me buying the dip. And hey, if it dips more, then it's a dollar cost average opportunity to go even lower and lower. But I think the bottom is near for crypto, as well as stocks and even Pi coin. I appreciate your support. That's all I had. And until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.